It's like the man cave, and thank you, Shelley. Look at Frank. He's got the nice little.
He's got props.
He's got props. A nice little handkerchief on your shoulder. Arthur Idala, kind enough to stick around.
What you say about my platonic friends?
Yeah,
I got the torch.
Then, by the way, David Burke, welcome. Superstar chef, welcome. So Al goes to a high school reunion. Excuse me. Oh yes, we have turkey here. I'm going to cut the turkey. I'm going to sit down in a second, and we're going to break bread. So call your mother. Call your mother, Arthur. Get her in here. Come on, we got to do that. So David, you're a very regular guy. I love all your superstardom. You're from Hazlet, New Jersey, and you stay very grounded. That's what I love about you, man. And so Al goes to a high school reunion. So he's with platonic friends. Huh? You tell me, Grace in our other studio is going to pop up a picture of Al with his platonic friend at a high school reunion. Now, his wife was not there. So, Grace, if you'd be so kind, put this right up for a second. The picture of Al and his platonic. Now, whoa, look at that. Look at that.
Thank you.
Does that look like there's not going to be trouble there, Mr. Burke? I'm just asking your professional opinion.
I would get yelled at.
Really?
Yelled at? You make sure none of these knives are around.
Look at
that
that
was you.
shot.
My goodness.
Oh, Al, you dog. You
will not see him with that face in a photo with his wife, that's for sure. What are you talking about?
Look at the man. Thank you, Grace.
Yolanda was very happy.
I bet she was.
What's her name?
Yolanda.
Hello, Yolanda. I am Al Gattuso. Hello, my wife is not
I wish
here.
it was Yolanda Vega handing me a
It's
check.
not even. It's
lotto.
not even you. It's
You guys.
she seems very magnetized.
Yes, very magnetized.
Jones, all I have to say, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Yolanda!
By the way,
safer to juggle with these knives.
By the way, if we can, Dave, you okay with? You say Arthur, Mr. Burke. I must say, can I tell? Just smack me with your back of your hand if I go through. You were the lovely gal. She was I met her at the Joey benefit down there. She's very well. Are you still with the gal? There's too much of a pause there.
I have to say, sometimes the relationship is like sports, and one of us is in the penalty box. So I'm not going to point a finger.
5 for fighting.
It is hockey season.
Which one? Look at me. I'm such a look at me. I love the worst.
He's going to get a game misconduct. Relax. Let him know.
Yeah, yellow card.
Can I push? Who's in the penalty box? No, you don't want to.
I'm trying to figure that one out.
Hey!
Take it to fifth.
David, you are just ripping it up. We are honored. Listen, I have to tell you, I tell Shelley Goldberg, who introduced us to you, how pleased and privileged we are to have you with us, because you're like, man, you're world class. But you're all like now, and only because you've been on the show. Yeah, we got to take credit, Frankie. Right? Come on. So
didn't even know how to cook when we met him.
I love. We taught him everything.
I couldn't afford tea.
Look at Arthur.
Couldn't scramble an egg.
Look at Arthur comes in and comes. God bless you, man. He's the best. But you know what, Arthur? Arthur eats healthy. You know. So
he's not shy.
Yeah, he's not shy. Arthur Idala.
That was in my car all night.
David, this is great. David brought in a full turkey. Turkey, and you cut the turkey. Remember that? From the Barry Levinson movie. What was that? You cut the turkey. Avalon. You cut the. So I'm a pretty good carver, you know. I could carve that for you, because this is my wheelhouse.
We carve turkeys like lobotomies.
Yeah.
No, there's a method.
Yeah.
But also small turkeys. Remember, smaller the better, because they won't dry.
Oh no, wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So if you were at the store,
one of the only instances. Small turkey. This is like a large capon.
Yeah.
It's a turkey.
Yeah.
Heritage black turkey. The original turkeys that were served way back when.
Yeah.
Can you do a John Wayne Pilgrim?
Yeah. Hey, Pilgrim. Yeah. Hey,
when the
Pilgrim.
Pilgrims ate this. Anyway, this is about 12 pounds, maybe 10, 12 pounds. It doesn't dry out, so it cooks quicker.
Okay.
This turkey also is dried, air chilled, so they don't soak it in brine and phosphate and all that to plump it up. So no water weight. You're getting meat.
I don't like when they put that stuff in it.
No. So, but let me show you how I carved it. You see, the first thing you're gonna do.
You see my wine bottle? Look at this. With me and Mikey.
That's awesome.
Isn't that beautiful? It comes with the Pompeii gift baskets.
The first thing you want to do, Joe, is take the legs off.
All right,
David. The legs, because the legs are in the way of carving a turkey.
Thank you.
Take the legs off, right? And then you're gonna take.
I got a shot. of that
what
turkey.
I did. I took
you see
the
why I wanted
off.
Arthur to sit here.
You see what I did here?
Arthur got a new suit, he said.
I cut across the top, like if this was the top of your scalp.
Yeah.
You come across right above the ear.
Oh, so you go down, but first you cut from the top of the
Top
turkey
down.
where you ordinarily would.
Yeah, right. You see, just like this.
Yeah, look at he's cutting it now. Yeah, good. And then you go from the side, and you go to the side to do
To
it.
get the wing off too. You take all the stuff that gets in your way.
Yeah. Oh, you get that out of the way. You're getting the legs and the
Then
wings
you go
out of
in
the way.
Sideways.
Okay. There we go.
Now this is what we call now you take the skin off, guys. It's like this. Put it in the microwave. You got crackers.
No, you mean you to the
there you
skin?
go.
And I bet you, there's not much that much fat in that
Because this
skin
piece
once you
of the
nuke
turkey's
it, right?
gonna dry.
Right.
Because it's on the top. So you take even if you roast it
David
like
took
this.
the skin off the piece of white turkey that he has. He put it to the side. He said,
the
nuke that.
top,
It'll
the
be like
cap,
crackers.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, that's going to be
You're like a
thinly
surgeon.
sliced, right?
Could you show the knives, by the way, as you're looking at this?
Then you're going to do this. You're going to
Yeah.
go in and just carve like
okay.
this. Thick pieces. Thick pieces
Oh,
because
that's
they're
the
not
way to
dry.
do
See?
it. I never realized. I see.
Now
I would
when you-
not. I was not going to do it
You're
like
gonna
that.
come down. No, you don't do it like that because nobody taught you.
That's
then you're gonna. Then you go even. Then you go down this way.
Yeah, there you go. Now you go conventional. Yes.
No.
Take a picture of Arthur eating the drumstick. He actually got the drumstick. Al, you got Arthur? That's
Look at him with that knife.
Come on, post it all, man. We love
Where
it.
were you when Khashoggi disappeared?
Morano, you are the worst.
Yeah, really.
You're just
I
the
mean-
worst. You're the worst.
Then this is like a chop. See? I'm gonna avoid.
I'm sorry,
answering that
David.
one.
We're in one of those moods this morning.
Well,
Look,
you got the top is a fillet.
All right.
Then you cut this paper thin.
you're taking
That's
the
your
skin
thin
off.
meat.
Right.
Then the thicker cuts. You
Yeah,
go down
yeah,
the cavity.
yeah.
Thick because it won't be dry.
David
The
Burke
reason turkey
has
stuff is
just
thin,
sliced a
it's
whole
dry.
turkey, and he did it in a second like that. But I got to give credit to the knife, the cutlery, the
Corn.
cutlery.
This is a great knife. I got this as a gift.
That's a beautiful. And the one that
Carry
little
it in
one.
my car, so if anyone.
Yay! Look out! Look
I
out!
get road rage once in a while.
But
There you
where's
go.
where's the other one that you just had? That little
the
one.
David
that,
Burke knife.
That is.
fantastic.
I
Iron
love
Lash.
that. I love that. I got that at home. That is
These
the beautiful.
Obviously, I haven't shaved in a few days, but you could shave with this.
What did you stuff the turkey with again?
Citrus.
So-
Oranges and lemons, mostly for aroma.
So you
and
don't
some
put the
steam, some
sausage. You don't
moisture.
put the stuff. What
Yeah,
was Arthur
you never
eating over
stuff
there?
the,
then?
That's gnocchi he was eating.
You don't. Listen, you don't
Gnocchi.
put the stuffing in a cavity anymore because it doesn't get hot enough to kill the bacteria, cook the egg.
Wait, David, please, into the microphone. Would you tell us that one more time?
You
'Cause
don't
it-
put the stuffing in a cavity, especially in a large bird, because the stuffing usually has eggs and they won't cook, and they'll be in the oven for 4 or 5 hours. So bacteria. That's
So
why
an
you put
orange
the
or a lemon
stuffing.
in there just for fun.
Orange,
just for the
lemon,
steam,
grapefruit has juice in it. It'll steam.
and keep it moist.
Keep it moist. You know, anything
Did
to
you
help
get
keep it
this,
moist.
Frankie? Did you know it's
yeah,
coming?
I had no
so
idea.
again, if you're not watching, we invite you to go to am970theanswer.com and check us out
Now,
video-wise on
let's
YouTube and
talk
Facebook,
stuffing.
which we'll post later. Because the way you cut that was great. I would go right from the top, and it's impossible, and it will all
I'm going to teach
crumble
you
out.
how to cut the turkey on Sunday
Yeah.
on Fox News the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Are you gonna do it? You
Nice.
can do it.
But I'll
Great.
have a
Awesome.
couple and we'll go through this nice. Put the skin in the microwave.
Yeah.
Look at this.
He's taking the skin right off the turkey, the white turkey. He's
And then
holding the
it's like
skin
a
up.
cracker, a little barbecue sauce or gravy.
Yeah.
This is the way to cut. Then you got this separate,
You
the
got the-
wings.
that's the drumstick, which we love. David, give us.
I do.
You do brine the turkey?
I honestly,
Tell
the
us
best way to
real
cook
quick,
the
how do
turkey.
you brine the turkey? How do you brine
Well,
the
you
turkey?
go online and find a brine.
Okay.
And
It's
then
just
add,
salted
and
water
then
with a lot
add
of...
your favorite ingredients. You
Frankie,
can
you see
add
this shot on TV
jalapeno,
right now?
you can
We gotta
add
post that. We gotta post that
cinnamon,
shot.
Whatever you
You
like.
see the three of us? Can we do that?
So,
Steal that shot, George. Put that out. I
but
love
you-
them. Sorry,
here's
David.
one of the other things you do. I do for turkey. I boil it first.
Boil the
I
turkey.
make soup.
Piscopo, you're hearing this breaking news.
But I don't know how do you boil the whole thing in like a big
for
pot?
example, this is not a big turkey. Put it in a sauce pot, cover it with chicken broth, some veggies, boil it. It'll cook, and then you just roast it to crisp it up, and it'll be moist.
How long do you boil it for? Like
Let's say this about an hour. Simmer, and then you throw it in the oven for another
you
hour
bought
and a
now
half.
a raw
crisp it
turkey.
up.
You boil the raw turkey.
So listen to what I'm doing. I'm cooking it from the inside out by boiling it, so it won't get dry. All I got to do is crisp it up. Now I'm left with soup too. I made 2 dishes with one animal.
out of the turkey broth.
And the turkey from Allen Brothers?
That's from Allen Brothers, yeah.
nice.
Ah, look at that.
And
We
it's
love,
the right
we love
size.
Allen Brothers.
And again, it's not soaked. So, you know, when you eat this meat, you're getting good texture. And it won't... Listen, if you cook it correctly... This only goes in the oven for an hour and a half, maybe.
Wait, this is monumental. Arthur, you're right. This is monumental. I know my mom's listening. So you could boil a smaller turkey, a broth, and you boil it for about
Let's say an hour and a half, maybe.
raw turkey. You drop
Raw.
it, and then that's when you put it in the oven.
Then put it in the oven and let it get crisp up, and that when you keep boiling all that liquid.
High temperature in the oven.
Yeah, and keep reducing that liquid. And thicken it up with sweet potatoes. Make soup, or at least you got broth now.
Yeah.
Throw some barley in. Barley underrated, should be used.
Yeah.
Barley.
Look at that barley.
Delicious.
We have a beautiful. Your
You
presentation
can use
is
that
so
instead
great.
of stuffing.
Big saucer
And then
plate,
we've
and then a
got,
nice little barley plate right here. Right.
Barley
which
is really good. It's good for you. There's butternut in there or sweet potato. You don't need to make.
love it. Oh.
We all love stuffing with bread and sausage.
Yeah.
Sometimes crackers, cornflakes, Cheerios.
Yeah, what
you name
about for
it.
those who love stuffing? What?
You can eat stuffing, but this is just as good.
Yeah, I got it.
But you can add barley and wild rice to your
This
stuffing.
is what you're holding, a plate of wild rice that looks great. It's multicolored. You got raisins in it. Tell us about that, David.
Cranberries.
Is that what? Yeah.
This has mushrooms. Yeah, again, these are side dish components. Stuffing is also from Allen. But my stuffing, I like cornbread and sausage. I like stuffing that's got a lot of moisture because the turkey is dry. Traditionally, you're adding cranberry sauce, like applesauce to pork, because they're dry meats.
Yeah. So ordinarily with the stuffing, you said cook it away from the turkey. You don't need to put it in there like the old days.
Listen, stuffing can be cooked in a microwave.
And
just put it in, like, you see that, Cammy, please? This here jar.
Yeah.
You can put individual stuffing in a jar and cook it in a microwave. It'll souffle.
He's got the broth right here on.
Or in a coffee cup.
That smells good. What is
That's
this
the
from?
turkey broth here.
This is the turkey broth you put together. Yeah, I got it. You know me, Mr. White Meat. Oh, I like white privilege. That's why I like white meat like that.
Okay.
And then we got dessert.
I got Halloween tips. When your kids are when your kids come
Thank
home
you.
with remember I used to use pillowcase.
Yeah, oh sure.
I put
You
it.
dump it
But
out
I
and go
did
right
that
back out
too.
again.
I thought that was a Bloomfield, New Jersey thing. You use it in Hazlitt?
Pillowcases, and then we use socks for gloves.
Yeah. I remember that. Putting the turkey broth
We
over
lose
the
our
white.
glove.
Oh, here comes the torch. There's a blowtorch in the
here's what I
studio.
did.
Watch out.
Instead
Everybody
of
step
having your
aside.
kids munch on candy for 3 days in a row,
Yeah.
separated, of course.
Right.
I took all the Milky Ways and I made
All right.
creme brulee. Milky Way creme brulee.
How do you describe those? Look at that. It's a little cake. It's a tiny
It's a
little
little bunt can.
bunt can.
pan.
Look at it.
So
and
I
it's
took-
milking
pay
it.
real
Let me get a
attention.
picture
I
here,
took
Frankie. You got that? Good. That's great.
15 mini Milky Ways.
Okay.
A quart of cream, 7 eggs. That's it. I boiled the Milky Way with the cream, strained it, and I added the eggs and I baked it. You got a flan or a
Wow.
and I tell you, pretty good. If you like Milky Ways, it's really good. But that's the idea of stretching it out and saying, okay, Sunday we're gonna have creme brulee. Next week we'll have M&M pancakes.
See, my wife don't like
So
Milky Ways, which means I get to eat all the creme brulee, which is good.
Well, you can also tell her you're eating.
That's
you
a
can
that's a
also call
blowtorch
us-
that you hear.
You can tell her you're making some.
What's
tofu
it? What'd you
custard.
put? What'd you put on the top? What'd you put on the top of that? The top of it?
It's Milky Ways.
Those are Milky Ways that
Yeah.
you're torching. Look at that.
No, it's Milky Way flan.
Flan. Right. Okay.
Creme
Okay.
brulee.
I love it.
Taste this
Look
without
at
the sugar.
Yeah.
Without the sugar.
Wouldn't
See?
that- this
They
is
even
great.
got you one without the sugar.
Wow, this is outrageous. This is outrageous. I'm eating. What is in here now? Tell me again. You got cream.
There's a quart of heavy cream, 7 eggs, and 15 mini Milky Ways.
I love it.
A quart.
Outrageous.
Well,
It's
I
like
mean, I
fun.
made 15 of those. It's a restaurant. I'm going to sell it.
David, you are the best. I'm gonna have my turkey too with my French toast. Arthur, you all right over there? We got a microphone for this young man with the full mouth
Yes, a
over there.
question, Joe.
Daybrook Tavern is real.
That's a very important question that he didn't really answer, David.
What's it?
You said, how many degrees do you cook the turkey in the oven?
Yes.
After you boil it, you put it in the oven.
355.
After you boil it, you put it in the oven at 350 degrees.
Daddy
All right,
knows.
Joe.
Daddy knows. Daddy knows. Are your suit okay? You didn't get anything on your suit?
A turkey, because it's larger, you'll burn the skin before. But you got to understand, if you boil it, it's hot in the middle and cooked. All you need to do is crisp up the skin, so you don't even need to put it in for an hour.
I love it. David
How
Burke.
long are you brine it for?
Brine, it depends on the weight. You got to go to a basic
pounds.
recipe. It depends on how salty your brine is. So if your brine is strong, you have to do it for less. So you have to go to you got to get a recipe. I don't have the ratio in my head for the amount of time per pound. Versus,
Just check out David Burke, Chef David Burke, online on social media. Tell us about.
just come and see me at David.
Before
Burke
we
Tavern.
go, David Burke Tavern, brand new, jumping off the charts.
We're offering a 15% discount until November 21st for friends and family. But
Wow.
everybody's
62nd Street in Manhattan. And Woodpecker?
Woodpecker, we're killing it.
And where else are we going? You're on
Now
Garden?
that Woodpecker's near the garden, well, people realize it's near Madison Square
Yeah,
Garden.
yeah.
Go
Very
to
easy to get
Played,
to.
Now that you
Yeah,
got the
yeah,
Knicks,
yeah.
we're really doing well. So we're 30th and Broadway, 30 West.
Rave
30.
reviews. for the Drift House down there.
Drift House, you'll see by next week. This weekend, Asbury Park Press is coming out with the best of the best.
And boom,
we won in several categories, so we're very proud.
Oh, listen,
and,
we're proud to have you here, brother.
We're doing good down there, and we're doing good.
We're proud. David Burke right there. Thank you, Shelley Goldberg. David, we love you, man. Keep us posted. Now we can talk about all the personal stuff off the air. What's going on? Okay. We can talk about. Hey, look out there. Hey, Debbie, we'll save something for you, Deb, if you'd like.
Oh, please.
Isn't this the best stuff? Look at this man. Look at this man.
Wow.
Thanks.
Wow.
Debbie's on the roads. It's 8:22 on AM 970. The Answer.
Good morning to you, Joe. Thank you so much. Good morning, David. And